The major difference between sex drive in men and women comes down to the fact that men want quantity, whereas women want quality. Understanding this difference is crucial, it's very vital to the success of any long term relationship, such as marriage or long term legal partnership. Now, for many men, and this thing I'm going to explain is biological, so it's not just me making things up. This is based on the biological differences between men and women when it comes to sex. Now, for many men, they want 2 minutes action, 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes, 4 to 7 days in a week, because the major hormone that drives sex in both men and women, that drives sexual urge, the desire for sex in both men and women, being testosterone, is 10 to 20 times higher in men than women on average. 10 to 20 times. I mean, there are several other factors that contribute to sex urge, but the most predominant, being testosterone, is 10 to 20 times higher in men and women. And this is biological, right? This is biological. So for many men, you know, 2 minutes, they don't even want it to last long. 2 minutes every night, because it also helps men sleep. That's why as soon as many men climax, they go to bed. So it helps men. It also serves as a sleeping pill for men, because once a man gets to that point of climax, the endorphins and enkephalins, the natural opioids, are released in his brain, and they put him to sleep. He sleeps well and he wakes up, feeling refreshed. On the other hand, for women prioritize quality. Many women would, rather than having 2 minutes every night, will want 30 minutes to 1 hour once in 2 weeks, once in 3 weeks, sometimes even once a month. Now, understanding this difference is crucial to the success of any long-term relationships, such as marriage, because we find that a lot of couple in heterosexual relationships struggle because there is a large mismatch in sex drive between the man and the woman in that relationship. The man wants it literally every day, or maybe 4 to 7 days in a week. Wants it just 2 minutes. He wants it, because his hormones drive him. Testosterone surges towards the night and early mornings. This is something called circadian rhythm. And of course, it's much higher in men than women. So just naturally, most men, not all, most men have a much higher sex drive in terms of frequency than women. So it just makes sense. And this explains why there's a lot of strain in so many relationships. The mismatch, or in the difference in compatibility in sex drive, is a major contributing factor. Anyone who is into sex therapy or sexology would understand what I'm saying. People who in marriage counseling will also attest to this, that sex drive incompatibility is a major driving factor to a lot of relationship stress. It's a major driving factor to a lot of infidelity. People going out to find, to find multiple partners to satisfy those urges. So we need to talk more about this biological difference, rather than trying to equate men and women biologically, because there are actually subtle differences that affect the way men and women, physiologically and biologically behave, within the larger society.